it's Justine, and today I partner with Mobile Pixels to show you how you can go from this to this. Meet Geminos. This is a 2-screen desktop monitor that can ultimately save you a ton of desk space in comparison to the traditional side-by-side monitors. These are two 24-inch 1080p 60Hz refresh rate displays that are stacked on top of each other. It has a sliding mechanism that lets you adjust the height and level of the displays. It has 2 USB-A ports, a 3.5mm headphone jack, 2 USB-C ports. It has pass-through charging, 2 HDMI ports, an Ethernet jack, and a TF SD card slot. It also has a built-in 1080p webcam, speakers, and touch menu buttons on the front. This will work with Mac, Windows, Linux, Chrome, your laptop, your desktop, Xbox, or PlayStation. They have a few Kickstarter options, so be sure to check out the link in the description to see if this might be for you. So this is what the display looks like all folded up, and now we're gonna raise it up and get to work. So I have it all set up, and I am so into this layout for editing because I have my main timeline up here. I have my browser down here, which I have all of my files. Now, obviously, these displays are 1080p, and comparing them to the Pro Display XDRs and the Studio Display is something that you really can't compare because it's not apples to apples. Those are high-end displays, and those 3 displays probably cost over, what, like almost $15,000, give or take a few. So the fact that this is a Kickstarter that's happening now, they've actually already fulfilled most of these super early bird orders. So if you guys want to check that out, I'll put a link in the description so you can see if this is something that you're interested in and find a Kickstarter package that is right for you. So for a lot of high-end professional editors and photographers, you are going to need to have a perfectly calibrated monitor. But what this is giving me is a completely new way of working. Whether I'm sitting, whether I'm standing, I'm able to just adjust this. I can't even tell you how cool it is to work like this because I love having the entire top be set up with my timeline and my viewer, and down here I have all of my files. Like it's game changing, to be honest with you. Now, if I wanted to do this with my Pro Display XDRs or other monitors, I don't even know how I would go about doing that, especially the ease of use of just folding this down and having these hinges. So I've only used one cable. I have the Mac Studio plugged in with HDMI into the display, and it automatically identifies that these are 2 displays. So you can see the different layout right now. So I'm able to arrange these however I want. So obviously the top is on the top, and you can set whichever one you want to be your main display. I also like that this does reduce clutter because it does have the built-in USB dock. So I have a bunch of ports that are easily accessible. I also have the SD card slot built right into the base. And this is actually just a prototype. So this isn't the final working version that you'll be receiving when the Kickstarters actually send out. You'll notice that the base is a little bit different, and this is actually what it looks like in its final form. This is pulled from their Kickstarter video and some of the photos that they've sent me. So it's been really cool getting to use this prototype, and I'm so excited to see the final version. I also have some big plans for this display in my gaming setup. You can game on this. You can connect your Xbox, your PlayStation, your Nintendo Switch. Now, since I already have a high-end gaming monitor that I love to use for gaming, now I have my gaming monitor, which will be my kind of central display where I play my actual games on, but I'm gonna be using this as kind of the companion piece because I love having extra monitors, but there's never enough space to actually put all of these displays on my gaming desk because it's much, much smaller. But with this, I'll be able to have these 2 extra displays. I'll be able to put my Twitch chats and my OBS stream, and I'll be able to kind of control the stream and be able to see everything that's going on while not taking away from my main display that I'm gaming on. Now, you can actually game on this too, and what is also kind of exciting is if you don't have a gaming monitor or you don't have another that you use, this can also be used just like I had mentioned, but without the 3rd monitor. It's so cool because I've never actually thought about using displays this way, and now that I've used this, I'm gonna have a really hard time going back to having displays that are set side by side. So I'm now in my office and I have my stream setup all set up, and this is honestly the ideal situation. Having both of these monitors connected, I basically have just added 2 vertical displays. I can drag and drop different windows throughout each one. So what I have happening here is I have my main Twitch window up just to make sure everything looks good so I can see what they see. And over here I have my OBS set up. So this is where I have all my audio, my inputs, the gaming coming through. And then over here I have an additional chat window. So yeah, this is actually pretty exciting. Maybe this is like the piece of the missing stream puzzle that I needed to get me to stream. again. Are we back or are we back? Now, a lot of times in some of my previous videos, you've seen me edit with a vertical display, which I absolutely love doing. But what's different about this is not just a vertical display. This is actually 2 displays. So each one is acting as a separate monitor, which means you can have different inputs in each one. And the fact that I can fold this down and change the angle is pretty cool. Now, I myself don't have a standing desk yet, but I do think that this would be a really great standing desk option, because if you are standing up, you'll be able to adjust this. And if you're standing, you'll have a better kind of view of looking down at whatever this is down here. I also think this would be great for someone who does a lot with spreadsheets. I don't do a lot with spreadsheets, but if I did, hello, I am making a document. I need numbers. I was like, what is the Apple Excel version again? Numbers. Clearly I have not opened it once. Look at this. I've got my document that I'm making here, and I'm still down here watching a YouTube video. This is great. This is great. Two YouTube channels at the same time. So cool. Thank you guys so much for watching. I had so much fun getting to check out this prototype version of the Mobile Pixels Geminos. I'm gonna put a link in the description where you can go check out their Kickstarter. You can find out more information about it, but I feel like I told you pretty much everything about it already. But I definitely recommend going and watching their Kickstarter video because it was really great. With that, my friends, I'm gonna go and I don't know what I'm gonna do. Probably, I don't know, edit some videos. So I'll see you later. Bye-bye.